And I Salas here from Tech Talk Cooperative. If you've been getting my email either directly from me or other people are passing along information to you, you know that I have been on the theme of how are two sticks and a ball or a skein of yarn like a business. And so I wanted to show you, this is a knitting project that I'm working on now. And it's a little complicated and I'm enjoying doing it. And it's slow going because it takes time and patience. But this is what the pattern looks like. You can see it's a tree pattern and I'm really pleased with it. It's going to be a nice sweater for me to have next fall. But what I want you to see is all of this design is lovely, and it's the front of the sweater. It's one side of the sweater. But this is just some variation of knit one, purl one. So I wanted you to see the complexity that you can get into when you become a more experienced knitter, and the complexity that you can get into when you become a savvy business person. And I can only help you a small step, a small part of that way, and that's with regard to how you get your tech on. This is technology. It's very old technology. It's very wonderful technology. And I'm so glad that my mother taught me, and I was able to teach my granddaughter, and my granddaughter taught her mom. There's nothing quite like the feel of this and putting on and just sort of getting cozy under a hand knit Afghan or putting on a hand knit sweater someone's made for you with a lot of love. And it's possible to experience both the same kinds of pleasure and also the same kinds of frustration in a business with your technology. It's easy to kind of go, I tell you, I had a week last week that I would have rather been at the dentist, quite frankly. But you just get through it. You keep going. And you knit one and you purl one, and if you've made a mistake on your row and you notice there's an error in the pattern, you take it out and you go back to that place and you pick it up again and you correct it. And I will tell you, if that isn't good advice for any business, I don't know what is. So anyway, there you have that little bit of information, and we're going to be there are a couple of analogies that I use for what Tech Talk Cooperative is and does. It really is a membership. So if you're a knitter, you know what it's like to go and knit and sit with a group of women and knit at the knit shop. Now, the other thing that I talk about is that Tech Talk is also it's a bit like AAA, the Automobile Association of America, which is, if you're a member, and you come out of the supermarket and your car won't start and you have a AAA card, you call them, they come, they start your battery or they tow your car. And you pay an annual membership fee for that. You may never have to use it, but it's great when you need it. And so we do the same thing at Tech Talk. You pay a membership, and if you get into some difficulty with your online technology and you need a little bit of help getting out of a situation where you're not in the kind of motion that you need to be into for your business, we can help you out. And then there's the other metaphor I use, which is building a bridge across the digital divide. There are millions of people today who are behind when it comes to being competent and comfortable with online technology. And this is going faster and faster, and if you don't have this behind you and under you and you're secure in it, it's going to make a difference in your life 2 years from now, 5 years from now. You need this. And if you're in business, you really need this. You need to know what's going on and how to work it and how to protect yourself and how to save money and how to know what you need and what you don't need. So I've been at this for 5 years now, and I also have 10 years, more than 10 years under my belt as a as a life coach and as a hands-on healer. And I've been so lucky, and I've had my opportunity to work abroad in hospitals and with doctors and cancer patients and people who with serious burns, and was able to make a documentary about that, and golly, and I've worked for United States senators. I've been having a really good time, but I will tell you, there are a couple things that are involved in this. And you have to have a kind of really clear reset for yourself. When the going gets rough, you need to know what your choices are for moving forward. And it's good to have a guide, and it's good to have a mentor, and it's good to have a friend, and it's good to have a community. And we want to be as many of those things with you as you choose, and we're looking forward to having you check out our webinar. So the information's here. Sign up, come visit us. We're having a 3-day event, and we'll be doing lots of great stuff. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.